Hello everyone. Today we have very interesting question, that is the points 2, -1, -1, 4 and -2, 2 are the midpoints of the sides of a triangle. That is, we are given 3 points of a triangle and the points are midpoints of that triangle, and we need to find the vertices. That is, if we are given a triangle, sides of the triangle, and we need to find these vertices of the triangle. So let's start the solution. First of all, let us assume that the vertices are x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. And we know the property of midpoint, that is, midpoint of any line is the sum of the endpoints of the line divided by 2. That is, if we are given -2, 2, then these points are the sum of these terms, these endpoints divided by 2. That is, -2 is the sum of x2 plus x1 by 2, and 2 is equals to y1 plus y2 by 2. So we can write it as -2 is x1 plus x2 by 2. Taking to this side, it becomes -4 equals to x1 plus x2. Name this equation as equation number 1. Again, this 2 is the midpoint of y1 and y2. So it can be written as 2 equals to y1 plus y2 by 2. Taking this side here, it becomes 4 equals to y1 plus y2. Name this equation as equation number 2. Again, -1, 4 is the midpoint of A and C. So -1 equals to x1 plus x3 by 2. -1 equals to x1 plus x3 by 2, or -2 equals to x1 plus x3. Question number 3. And 4, it's the midpoint of y1, y coordinate, that is y1 plus y3 by 2. 4 equals to y1 plus y3 by 2, which implies 8 equals to y1 plus y3. Name this equation as equation number 4. Again, we have 2, -1, which is the midpoint of B and C coordinates. So 2 can be written as x2 plus x3 by 2. That is, 2 into 2, 4 equals to x2 plus x3. Write this equation as equation number 5. And last one, -1, is the midpoint of y2 and y3. Plus -2 equals to y2 plus y3. Name this equation number as equation number 6. Now our next step is very simple, that is adding equation number 1, 3 and 5. That is, we are adding the terms x1, x2 and x3 only. So equation number 1 is this one, 3 is this one, and 5 is this one. All terms are in the form of x1 and x2, and we add like terms. That is x1 plus x2 plus x1 plus x3 plus x2 plus x3 equals to minus 4 plus minus 2 plus 4. x1 plus x1 equals to 2x1 plus x2 plus x2 2x2. Similarly, x3 plus x3 equals to 2x3 equals to minus 2. Taking 2 common, and cancelling this with this, we get x1 plus x2 plus x3 equals to minus 1. Name this equation as equation number 7. Similarly, we will add the terms y, that is equation number 2, 4 and 6, and we get, on adding these three terms, y1 plus y2 plus y3 equals to 5, and we are naming it as equation number 8. Now our step is to first putting the value of x1 plus x2 from equation number 1, that is minus 4. Minus 4 plus x3 equals to minus 1, and we get the value of x3, that is 3. And similarly, putting the values of x2 plus x3 and x1 plus x3, we get the values of x1, x2, x3, that is x1 equals to minus 5, x2 equals to 1, and x3 equals to 3. Similarly, we have y1 plus y2 plus y3 equals to 5. If we apply the value of y1 plus y2 equals to 4, then we get the value of y3, that is equals to 1. Similarly, putting all the values of y2 plus y3, y1 plus y3, we get 1 by 1 all three values. So we have y1 equals to 7, y2 equals to minus 3, and y3 equals to 1. So all the three vertices are x1, y1 are minus 5, 7, x2, y2 1, minus 3, and x3, y3 are 3, 1. These are our answer.